All right, here's our conclusion to project number 6 and our 2 experiments over here. So, how many times you've been asked paper and plastic? Not too many times now with self-checkout, so I get to pick myself. And that's probably what you do a few things addressed in this question. I think different angles of this is I live in an apartment, so plastic is a lot more convenient compared to paper. I mean, you have to stack both of them, but it's easier to stack plastic bags together, double them up instead of paper bags. Making these two experiments, making the plastic one was actually a lot easier than this whole paper process, to tell you the truth. The plastic one stunk really bad, but the paper was a lot more work. Tearing up the paper, blending it all together, screening it, drying it out. Whereas the plastic was kind of boil a couple things together, mix it together, set it aside, let it dry, boom, we got that. And the paper, not even done drying yet. 2 days later, both of them, 48 hours later. And this one looks a lot cooler too. The plastic one. As weight goes, it depends on what you're using it for, really. I mean, yeah, this is bulky and heavy. This is just a cute little project, but the paper, too, I mean, if you pile it up, these two probably roughly weigh the same if I would crumble them all up and vice versa. Others that face my decision, other people around me with the decision, a lot of people just don't really care. It's either plastic for this, paper for that, so a lot of people don't care. We might cover this again, but also between the people that I asked, the 105 friends I have, I had like 10 replies. So that was kind of sad. People just really don't care. It's just whatever they're doing. But to get back to the point with paper, plastic, there's all these too. So there's reusable bags now. That some people use. So it really varies. I mean, I use plastic over paper just because it's easier to double up. I mean, paper too, you have to double up too. I mean, I don't know, plastic seems a little bit more durable when you double up compared to paper. As soon as both of them rip easily, but apartment building wise, plastic is the way to go. I mean, there's a couple things I'd use paper for, just to mix it up that day, but really it's all plastic. So moving on, I love-hate relationship with my Chrome here. All right, so weight. How much does your local grocery store bag weigh? So with that, we will move down to my wifey's fancy scale here. We turn it on to this bad boy, and it's going to ask us a million questions. So plastic, nothing. Paper, paper, nothing. It's a nice fancy scale, and as you can see, it already shut off. So it's already got a bunch of other stuff. So it's got a bunch of stuff on there like height and everything, and that's why it's not reading anything, even if you double it up. So with that, yeah, so you still have to double it up, especially with these fancy handles that are just pointless by themselves. And with the plastic bags, I mean, if you have enough heavy stuff in there, you have to double it up. It's strength-wise, plastic is more flexible, especially adding it together compared to paper. That's what I'm saying. Living in an apartment, you can get up a few more stairs when the handles start stretching out. See, you get some leeway here. I'm kind of one-handed here. Anastasia, would you like to pull this bag for me? So, I mean, yeah, you got, flexibility there. Whereas, like, the paper, I mean, if you're really trusting these handles are just garbage anyways. I mean, who really does? But, even if you double up and you got one here, that goes. Anyways, that was you get a strong one here and there, apparently, but these are also Byerly bags, so they spend a little bit more money. As here, Walmart, you're doubling up. So I guess there is a little bit of quality compared to Cub Foods. As you can see, they kind of double it up, but either way, you don't really trust it. I forgot that Byerly's bags were a little better than Cub Foods with the handles. But, yeah, comparison-wise, doubling up, no matter what, really. Yeah, I mean, especially with the weight, too. Plastic, when you double it up, you get a little bit more life out of it as compared to the paper if you get the bad handles. Apparently, Byerly's has got $1 million handle thing going on here. So, but yeah, weight-wise too, plastic is stronger as distance and carrying it goes. So you can actually get just as much, pretty much, in one bag, and it's stronger compared to the paper. And it's a lot easier to double these up instead of papers, like time-wise. What this tells about the community, I mean, this basically is my community and, I don't know, the whole world. Yeah, I mean, you got Aldi bag. I don't have one because I don't really go to Aldi's, but yeah, you got your plastic. For a lot of people, use obviously for meat and cold stuff, and then, some people might use paper. So they might use both, but generally when you shop at Walmart, I don't even know if they even have paper bags there. To tell you the truth, I've never even seen a paper bag there. So a grocery store gives you a little bit more options that way. But then, then you got all these bags, that are reusable. I don't know how washable they are. I mean, back in the day, I've had a couple, and they just got so disgusting that it's like, what do you do with it? You end up throwing it away. So make this biodegradable. This is biodegradable, reusable, yes. But generally, I think I see this probably in a fire pit or the garbage, as where this is in a trash can. Again, if people are smart. And it does end up in the trash, though, too, which is unfortunate. So make this biodegradable, and it's the same material, maybe a little thicker. Byerly's has awesome plastic bags, too. I think I have one. You can actually get a lot in the Byerly's bag, plastic bag, compared to doubling up with a Walmart bag. So, yeah. So, I mean, it's the money the store wants to spend, too. So, Walmart wasting a lot of money because you have to double up. Byerly's, yeah, I mean, you still have to double up. Depends. They're on their plastic bags I'm talking about. How much product you're actually putting in there, I mean, But yeah, give it up to Byerly's. They're winning this battle, Walmart. So yeah, I surveyed 105 people, and I got like 10 replies. So some people use both. Again, got the Aldi's bags, and it depends on what people are putting in there. So, and the simple question was, do you use paper or plastic? I didn't even think about Aldi's when I posted it, but I mean it's pretty straightforward, and that's social media for you. People rather put memes and a bunch of BS about politics and everything instead of just answering somebody that just asked them for help. And a simple question was difficult to get out of people, apparently. So, yeah, that's my conclusion. To really wrap it up, paper really one-time deal. If the world was educated about plastic, this could go a long ways. It still ends up in the trash, yes, but you get 2 bags for free. Byerly's, maybe even just 1, but you can reuse those plastic Byerly bags too. So corporations, money, quality, and what can we get out of it in the long run? I think that was it.